some other wineries in the valley that were a little closer to blazes in the past, I've heard have been. So we're just sort of crossing our fingers and hope that it's not too big of an effect on us.
Grape growers in the Okanagan Valley will have to wait and see if this year's heavy smoke from the numerous wildfires will be inflicting taint into their wines.
We probably saw the hottest beginning to the season I've ever seen in the 25 years I've been making wine here. So what we would end up with, the reds absolutely fantastic, but I think we would lost a lot of flavour in the white. So I'm actually quite pleased for this cooling down period or the lack of sun. The fear, of course, is smoke taint and the taste of smoke on the grapes.
Well, it really comes out in the wine, and you're able to taste and smell the effects of the smoke in the actual juice and the wine itself. So, this is something that our neighbors to the south in Napa have been experiencing and having to deal with over the last several years because of the major fires that they've had, and it's something that's going to be a problem and something to deal with as we move forward.
While it might be early for smoke to really be sitting into the flavor of the grapes, wildfire season is far from over.
What happens later in the season is when the grapes change color, they produce this waxy bloom, and this waxy bloom is a surface that is smoke precursors that are in the air can adhere to it. But right now, they're not really adhering to the grapes. Like they're not sticking on. This year, we're going to Vraison earlier, so it is a risk. It is a possibility that we could be seeing higher levels of smoke taint. But even so, it seems to be very random, very sporadic how it shows up.
The wineries are also hoping that the heat is less intense for the rest of the season, letting the flavors develop until they're ready to be harvested in the fall.
I think we're going to have a good crop this year. We've had a couple of years of not such great quantity of the grapes. I feel this year we're going to have a little more quantity. There's a lot of grapes hanging on the vines, so as long as I say we don't get any fires right close to the vines, I think we should cruise into a really nice vintage.
For Castanet News in the South Okanagan, I'm Casey Richardson.